On Sunday morning, we got up early to go to a cheap suit store Matt and Colton had found the day before and spent a little time there before finishing our packing and heading out to the bus stop. We missed the first bus to the airport, so we ended up at the station for about 2 hours before finally getting on one. At this point, it was about 2 p.m., so we spent the majority of our 45-minute bus ride to the airport thinking about how our flight didn't leave until 9 o'clock at night. After we were all through security, Dan got in his flight directly to Amsterdam while the rest of us got on a plane to Venice. And that is where the real fun began. We had an 8-hour layover in Venice, but what we didn't know was that the airport closes between about 11 p.m. and 5 a.m. This meant that we were stuck outside security for the majority of our stay. There were barely any chairs, less outlets, and no carpets. Just cold, dirty cement floors and daunting-looking security guards. After a bit more walking around on the second floor, Matt found a dimly lit carpeted area near some better vending machines, so everyone gratefully moved camp a third time. We tried to come up with a crazy story for Dan.
Come up with an elaborate story.
So we should talk about how we went into Venice.
You guys went into the city.
And we found this girl who was really helpful and started showing us around all the cool places. Being was walking through the streets and having some prostitute be like, "Hey, how you doing?"
I think the prostitute should come back with you to the airport.
Yes.
She gave you a ride back after you guys do whatever in the city.
Mm-hmm.
She gives you a ride back and she doesn't leave because she wants money or something, payment for the ride.
She starts yelling at us in Italian.
Makes a scene in the airport.
And how that would cause issues with the police in the airport.
Yes. Airport security comes in.
Airport security would attempt to blacklist us.
There you go.
And then we almost couldn't get on.
I talked to airport security.
But then we almost couldn't get on our flight because it was such a debacle that we were starting to run late.
So I'm pissed because 1, the prostitute, 2, the airport security, and 3, because we're late.
Also, if you guys do this, please keep me away because I'm a horrible liar. And if you ask me questions, I'm not going to be able to.
When we get to Amsterdam, I'm gonna act really upset.
Okay.
I'm gonna just go, "Damn, I can't deal with this bullshit. I'm going to New Mexico."
Not 15 minutes after that, though, did some security guards find us and tell us we needed to go back downstairs. Immediately, Lindsay, still lying down, goes, "But there's no carpet downstairs." And so the Italian airport security, with their white gun holsters, asked to see our passports. After handing them over, I, of course, secretly turned on my camera.
I really feel like we should videoize. Are you?
What?
Videoing this?
Oh, absolutely. Who do you think I am?
So if anything goes down, you're just why are you laughing?
In the bar, no. Okay. In the hall. Only in the hall.
Okay.
Okay.
So we spent the rest of the night back on the cold, dirty floors of the first floor. Finally, the airport opened again, and we flew to meet Dan in Amsterdam before our final flight back to Portland. 10 hours long. I slept some, watched My Week with Marilyn, which was good, and then finally landed blessedly back in America. Rome was incredible, but damn, I was glad to be home.